The Chateau des Amoureux, Mothers of Darkness, Episode 7, The Winter Gathering. The snow falls thick and silent over the Ardennes, blanketing the ancient forest in a hush that feels almost deliberate. The Chateau des Amoureux rises from the white like a shadow given form, its neo-Gothic spires piercing the low winter sky, the windows glowing, the deep crimson of hearth fires within. Tonight the castle is alive, in a way it rarely permits outsiders to witness. Inside the grand ballroom, crystal chandeliers drip with light that catches on polished obsidian floors and velvet drapes the color of fresh blood. The air is heavy with incense, myrrh, oud, and something sharper and metallic beneath it, and the low murmur of voices speaking in half a dozen languages of old money and old power. The Mothers of Darkness move among the guests, like flames through shadow. All 7 wear floor-length red velvet gowns that shift from garnet to near black in the candlelight. The fabric clings and flows equal in measure, embroidered at the cuffs and hems with subtle threads of gold that catch fire when they pass beneath the chandeliers. Their hair varied shades from moon silver and raven to deep auburn and midnight blue, cascades loose or is pinned in elegant, almost Edwardian styles, adorned with small jet and ruby combs. Each bears the same serene, unreadable expression, lips softly curved, eyes dark and knowing, as though they know they're listening to a conversation that no one else can hear. The Great Mother, 19 forever, raven hair gleaming like wet ink, stands at the center of the room. She does not need to raise her voice. The crowd parts for her instinctively. When she lifts a glove's hand to accept a flute of something dark and sparkling, the gesture is graceful, almost tender, yet every eye follows her. Around her circle the other 6, silver-haired, one with arctic poise, the red-head whose smile never quite reaches her eyes, the deep auburn brunette whose laughter is low and musical, the blue-black-haired sister whose gaze feels like it could peel skin from a bone, and the others, each sturdy in a quiet but lethal beauty. The guests number precisely 100, the most powerful bloodlines on earth. Old European nobility mingles with American tech dynasties, Middle Eastern oil sovereigns, Asian conglomerates, South American mining empires, tailored black tuxedos, discreet orders pinned to lapels, diamond chokers that could buy a small country. They speak in low tones of markets, mergers, succession, crisis, and things far older than any stock exchange. Yet tonight the conversation turns inevitably to the mothers. One guest, a silver-haired patriarch whose family crest once adorned a papal bullace, leans close to the Great Mother and murmurs something about the old Pax holding. She inclines her head, smiles that small, perfect smile, and replies so softly, only he hears. His face pales for a fraction of a second before composure returns. Another, a tech billionaire whose algorithms shape half the planet's thoughts, raises his glass in a toast to eternal winter. The mothers do not drink, but they lift their own flutes in mirrored gestures. The liquid inside never touches their lips. In the far corner, near a roaring fireplace carved with twisting serpents, 2 of the younger mothers stand together, red velvet catching the firelight like spilled wine. They speak quietly to a cluster of heirs, young, ambitious, already marked by the weight of their names. The conversation is polite, cultured, and laced with something colder. Outside, the snow continues to fall, burying the access roads deeper. No one would leave until dawn anyway. No one arrives uninvited, and the deepest chambers below, where no guest is permitted, the obsidian pool waits, still, black and listening. The winter gathering has begun. Thank you again for joining me for episode 7 of the Mothers of Darkness. If this chilled you, moved you, or made you look twice at the shadows in your room, please like, share, and follow for more. The gathering continues, and the choir is always listening until the next winter. And we all know the castle is real. The legends are very loud. And the truth, well, the truth, it always waits for us in the dark. And again, if you enjoyed my content, please like, share, and follow for more.